Everyone's scoring. And peeing too, apparently. Don't know why. Yeah, that's the worst fleeing I've ever seen, Leo. You really need to work on that. Scalding as well. There's yes. Oh, we got more printables. I keep missing the fact that printables are available. Also, they're coming a lot quicker, right? You guys can tell me if I'm imagining this or not, but I think because the game speed is much smoother, that it's coming quicker. So I'm going to blame that for why I'm missing them all the time. I think they are right. 147. I think we got up to 147 last time, and then we had quite a lot of deaths. So that's probably back up to the record. Bear in mind, every single dupe we take is the record. I'm counting it. So, you know, everyone we can get, we're good. Can we empty these? Awesome, we can. So yes. So apologies, we're on wild farming again today, but we should be getting close to having this finished. Then we don't have to do any more wild farming after that. So we're almost there. We're almost there. I wonder if we want to open that copper volcano or not. I'm not sure it's really necessary. Yes, we love wild farming on this channel, as long-time viewers will know very well. Scalding. So it's going to be odd when we don't need to do it anymore. Keep the triage cots rotating. I think we're fine. Yeah. And what we should do... Oh no, the body temperature's gone back up. Ah. I didn't think about this, did I? Whoops. So what happened was... so the ice worked, but then it turned into steam because it hit this, which is too hot, and then turned into steam. So what I should have done is made this insulated, and it would have been fine. But just everything on this planetoid is way too hot. Everything is so hot, and this magma is still here. It's kind of 1200 degrees. Very annoying. Very annoying. Yeah, we'll insulate it all first, as I should have done in the first place, but I didn't. There's a lot of liquid here. What is this? Right, so all the pickled meal is still in here, even though I told them not to do that. What is in here? Plastic, pickled meal. Right, okay, we've wasted a load of pickled meal here, and I've still left that on. That's just plastic. Okay. Right, let's turn this on. Fire all this stuff over, and then we can put that in there. Scalding. We'll send a load of plastic over. I mean, why not? It won't hurt over there. Then what we need to do is send a load of ice. A load of ice. Where's the liquefiables? And we'll just stick ice over there. And we're going to get a lot of packets. I mean, what we really should do is have an automated packet opener over here. I haven't done that. Yeah, so we'll replace all of this. I might even be able to... If I can bottle empty this somewhat cool water up here, we might get away with it again. Let's see if we can recycle that water. It's 30 degrees. Which wires? Which wires deconstruct? I took that one off because I realised I couldn't reach it. Which ones am I meant to be looking at? Okay. Is the petroleum boiler working, by the way? I didn't really turn this back on, did I? Why is there sour gas in here? Whoops. Okay. That's not good. Uh, that's not good. So we made a bit of a mess in the sour gas in the petroleum boiler. I mean, it's working. This is not how it's meant to work, but it is working. When considered to be the most important nuclear research. So do you mean which of the... I can't even get in the research because I don't have it open. Which of the technologies? Because you generally you want all of them. That's kind of the cop out answer. So definitely just try and get as many as you can. Any particular point? I mean, rocketry is important. That's most of the advanced stuff. There's no template. No, I could put. It's gonna freeze anyway, so it should be fine. I don't know. We'll dig it out. I don't know where did this sour gas come from? Better not come from here. Or did it come out of the... A little bit confused as to where the sour gas came. Yeah, I could put one in there, but anyway, we'll just dig it. We'll dig it out. Right. Now the other thing I was going to do is here. Just pop that on. So we'll fill this up, and then we'll get this heating actually in here rather than just spreading the temp. So I took a little bit of temp out of these desalinators that were very hot. But there clearly was not anywhere near enough to heat this whole area up. No, I don't use a temp shift plate in there. I don't think that I need to, so I don't usually. Okay. Why is there so little glass in these? I feel like there should have been way more glass gone in them. Okay, yeah. There's a little bit of magma in it. We really need to get this gas out first. Let's get the gas out. I mean, what I'm kind of thinking as well is we might try and use this rock later on. So, we'll see. We'll see if we can actually get it out. I mean, it's very hot, but we could get it out. Oh, for God's sake. Damn, automation, turning it off. So yeah, we'll just empty the supercoolant line in here, grab some more supercoolant. We do have a bit of petroleum and supercoolant in there. Did we spill any? We did spill quite a lot. We can get in there. I see we didn't fully sweep this up because I probably dropped a load of stuff. High stress. Oh, I tell you what, so high stress. We did skill scrub someone on here as well, so I don't usually play around with the skills on stream anymore. I tend to do that quietly off stream. But who did we scrub on here? I'm trying to remember who it was. This is the main base, isn't it? Groove Monkey it was. So yeah, we'll give Groove Monkey some skills back. Keep the planting going. Keep the planting. Awesome. Awesome. It's wandered off again. It's really don't want to plant down here, but they'll do it. I did leave the vent. Yep. I'm paying attention. Promise. Definitely not going to forget. So yeah, we'll empty the cooling loop and then we'll refill it from there. How much do these need to be submerged? I can never remember. Is it like 400 or 500 or something? I don't know. We'll fill it up. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. That is definitely the kind of thing that I will forget. And then go, whoa, what's going on here? We'll have a massive spill everywhere. So we just need to get this on enough to... Yeah. I also hate how carbon dioxide, like, it's just sitting there and holding all this liquid in. I mean, come on. Just push it out. We'll fill this up quite a bit and then we can empty it. Grab that stuff, please. Okay, it's pushed it out now. Yeah, I can't remember the level you actually need to fill it to for it to be submerged. So we'll play it safe. 450? I think 450 is definitely enough, surely. We do have quite a big hole in the coolant loop now because of the way I've bridged on there. Just before rather than just after. It's not a big problem. Right, let's kill that, and then yeah, we can do that to there. I'm doing it out of steel. Okay, well I suppose I don't really have anything else anyway, so it's fine. Awesome, we're planted there. I think they did it pretty quickly. And I left them to it. Yes. We also need to start going back down here. Keep an eye on this for a second. How are we doing on a Gera? So yeah, we're going slowly, aren't we? This is not going quick. So Leo's working on that. Need to actor. Also, I think we're firing a load of stuff in the launcher, right? So if I drop that and put liquefiable on there, and load the ice in and send that across, and hopefully not have it melt up here like the rest of the ice that we left. Good. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and all this stuff's coming across to Gera, and we'll have to unload it. So I don't have a nice unloader here. It empties the load of plastic I sent. That didn't really need, but I was like, yeah, send it anyway because it's already stuck in there. So we can use this ice for water and whatever we need to try and cool stuff down. Badly needed. Grab that. Don't sweep that water. We'll try and drop the water on here so we can get the tree back alive again. Second time lucky. Oh, I supplied that already. Unless they're just ignoring my deconstruct commands. I don't think they are. Yeah, and we're trying to get rid of this and this. Didn't really think about the wiring. I'll have to get rid of this. I don't think we're actually using this right now anyway. What's this? Ethanol. Do you even need this? Anyway. Yeah, the vent was deconstructed. Do need to quickly play on that. Sorry, I'm doing a million things at once, aren't I? This is also... It's also working. Vacuum. Get the boiler working. There we go. Right. Now the petroleum boiler should be fine. Again, I'm not entirely sure why it broke in the first place, but there you go. That can crack on. Yeah, then down here, I deconstructed the vent, so we just need to turn this on if it's below... what are we doing? 20, 29? I don't know. I need to double check. Let's have a quick look at the read fiber. Oh, the thimble read. 22 to 37, so... 29 is quite safe. We'll just heat that up. Get this hot supercoolant around. I mean, it's quite hot out here anyway, so it's good. Yeah, we'll send this hot coolant around, and then we should be able to heat all of this area up nicely. We can mop petroleum down here. Probably was solid, and then ended up melting. Right, so that's that, and we've got the boiler working again, and what else? And we've sent the right stuff to space, so I think we're okay over here. I mean, we'll just kind of leave these guys to it for now, and let this heat up. Once this heats up, we can then start putting dimble reeds in here. At least once it gets to this bit, we can do some crystal there. It's going to make planting this a bit difficult, It's a bit annoying. I probably should have thought of that, but anyway, there you go. I didn't. Also, yeah, they need a way to walk about, so I hope the space isn't too big. Let's see. Just wondering if I go in and grab that rock. Probably worth doing. Do that. Go clean it up. Right. And then over here, just build those bits. They can, yeah, unload a load of ice that I just sent. So we can use that later. Oh god, there's 10. Oh wow. A lot of... There's a lot there. Ice tiles. I don't know which ones you mean. Oh no, here. No, they're not ice. They're glass. They just look like ice. Yes, yes, yes. They are. They're not ice. I got rid of all the ice ones, yeah, for sure, because yeah, that wouldn't work. Can't have that down here. Yeah. It is funny how different they look depending on what biome backing you've got. Go for a quick save. So yeah, the biome backing changes the colouring a lot. It is quite significant. So the same thing looks quite different depending on what the biome was there. It's really interesting. I was pointing that out over here last time. So where was it? This glass, what was it most prominent? That was quite similar to me. There's definitely a point where some of the glass looks quite different. Maybe the ones in this biome? Yeah, so the glass here in the radioactive biome is quite green or blue. Whereas it's quite grey out there. There's a sweep zones mod that automatically creates sweeper. Yeah, that sounds quite useful, to be honest. Not heard of it. I might have to have a look at it, but you have to help me out with how that works specifically, more than just how is that better than just doing a giant sweep command. How does that work? What we can also do is have that. Tidy this up. Ooh, got an itchy foot. Right. Yeah, so like this glass here is really blue, and this glass here is really grey. It's the same stuff. It's just the entire colour palette changes depending on the biome backing. It's interesting. Something to be wary of. And thank you for the follow. Hello, I am Cocot. Hello, Cocot. Welcome in. Right, 148. I swear we're definitely getting dupes quicker because of the smoothness. It's great. Don't check the schedule. No, we got too many on here. So that's maybe this explains the peeing. Right. So we got one on. We can take one on 8 and then go from there. Get one on 8. 10. 10. Brilliant. But yes, we are working our way towards 500 followers on Twitch, that's a lot of followers. Yes, thank you to every single one of you that is following, and also to my lovely YouTube subscribers as well. Yeah, it's been a bit of a crazy ride this year. So, actually on that note, so my intent is to try and do a bit of a Christmas update video for the channel on the YouTube. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. It's a bit hot down here, so hot. Because it's almost the 1 year anniversary of the channel as well. So yeah, gonna stop at 150. I am absolutely not gonna stop at 150. No way. Say my original target for all of this was let me do that here. Does that work? Yeah, my original target was 600. 600 here. Well, I'll tell you what. We've got a lot of ladders here that need to go. So I definitely want to go to 200 because I mean that's not undoable. Let's do that. And then we'll see. Beyond that, we'll see. I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but the hardware updates, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, are working really, really well. Like, we are great on that. Who's suffocating? Please stop. Scolding Gossman. Gossman snuck out without suit. We're going for a while there without them doing that, so I don't know what's going on. On a special, he shows the sound, but well, that would be cheating, Leo. There's no need to do that. We'll just get there. Just bear with me for another year or so. We'll be there. Yeah. No, but I mean, honestly, with this, yeah, with the frame rate improvement we're getting, I mean, it's pretty noticeable. It's noticeable to me. It's quite. So, you know, that definitely helps because we had quite big concerns with the frame rate before, but it's much better now. Much better. Right, how do we... Oh, I'm gonna do this. There's more than enough space for all these tubes, I'll tell you that much. You know, the map's big. Maps are big, so don't worry about that. Stick that on there. See, so what I should have done is open this up. We use steel down here. Well, that did not drag properly. We'll throw a bit of steel at that, why not? And in these gaps. Make those rooms again, and also that one. Awesome. Oh, I don't put... Oh, God. Put 600 dupes on the same tile. No conveyor rail, right. So this is another problem. Oh, jeez. Use steel for this, shall we? I'm still using this all on the same line, and it seems fine, so... I don't know. I don't know if this line's going to overrun at some point. I mean, probably not, because it's just eggs, isn't it? So... There really shouldn't be that many eggs. I mean, there'll be a lot of eggs, but not that many eggs. 20 kilograms per second of eggs. That's a bit nuts. Oh, come on. It's struggling to draw. Or maybe it has drawn it. I don't know. Ugh. Well, yeah, you see a very bleak future, you know. That's it's not what we're aiming for. Cool, but we can use the steel for that anyway. Get rid of that diagnostics. Hopefully the SAT 15. Awesome. I think the SAT 15 is good to go, so I don't see why we can't do that. Fueled. Fueled. Why are we not fueled? We're not fueled because the battery module has had to go down, so let's fill that up. I think, do we have the oxidizer? There's another fuel tank up there. How did this happen? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, anyway, it's all in a weird order, but as long as we get 20 tiles of range, we'll be alright. I think it just needs to fill the fuel tank, and we can go. Yep. Remove the lag. Only the Devons. Free the Devons. Set them out on loose on the world and let everyone else trapped in a cage. I mean, it probably would improve the frame rate if they couldn't path so much, but no. So actually, the problem with that, Leo, so you haven't thought this through, is oxygen. So what happens is if you had, oh god, Leo's trying to kill himself over here anyway. If you have 600 dupes on the same tile, then you need to provide 60 kilograms per second of oxygen to that tile, right? Yeah, air mesh tiles, but right. So a gas line can produce 1 kilogram per second. So you'd probably have to have 60 oxygen lines, and then you'd probably need to do some kind of door compression thing to push enough oxygen into them quickly enough. It'd be a hell of a go. So actually, I found that out. Interesting story. When I did my 1,000 subscribers on for the YouTube video, I put 1,000 dupes in the game and let them go. And then what I found is they all started suffocating quite quickly within about 30 seconds. So 1,000 dupes, they just sucked in all the oxygen. It just disappeared. So yeah, that video was short. I think I had to loop the clip because they literally they just started suffocating so quickly. So yeah, it's a problem you don't really think of until you go, oh yeah, that makes sense. But right, so see if we can bring the tree back. Come on, tree. You know you want to. We're steaming. I think we're okay. We steamed a bit. Even if we steam it all, I mean, I think I think we'll be fine. Although this dirt is really hot, so that's not good. Maybe steaming is bad. Steam bad. We'll see. We'll see if this is enough to keep this temperature down. You kind of need to get the steam out quite quickly. Damn gases. Maybe we need to insulate the whole thing, but then also there is a lot of steam in here that needs to... Let's vent this to space too. Get around there and vent that. Tube roll. Separate holes for similar tube. Oh dear. We're running out of food on here as well. That's not good. Is there one on here? One of these has got to be food, right? Or is it just all ice? Crap. Plastic. I swear there was a load of food in here. Cause the pickled meal... Damn it, it's all ice. Where's the pickled meal? There it is. There's the pickled meal. Let's get that out before we have problems. 8 dupes. This is some kind of weird torture camp. Is it? 8 dupes per hole, Leo. What are you on about, mate? Oh god. I'm pretty sure it's against the Geneva Convention or something. I mean, you know, it's you get banned from Twitch for stuff like that. God dear, guys. Yeah, I see. You're just suggesting it. That makes it all right then. Oh dear. Remind me not to go to Leo's house. Okay. So if we pull this one down this way, it's a bit of a mess, but fill in the last holes. Thank you. It's very kind. Oh, I don't think anyone would watch my channel again and just think I'm a psychopath. I did that with good reason. With good reason. Oh dear. Yeah, let's grab this food before they starve. And it's also, we got to get these guys back actually. So I think we just need to food this up and get out of here. Because we're gonna run out of oxygen again, and then that'll be annoying. Let's take Leo off there because we really need this done, or we're gonna have a problem. I really don't want to have to resort to that again. Well, we suit trick them to bring him back. We're here for the laughs. That's kind of things. Right, awesome. We got the pickled meal, so should be able to fill that up, Leo. 2. Okay, right. I tell you what. 2. Let's go with 2's enough. Or is there more here? I don't know. Let's get the hell out of here. 5? Oh, 5's not good. Okay. Let's go. Let's go before we have any more problems. The tree has unfortunately not been rescued because, yeah, it turned to steam and then all of this is too hot and then turned that. And that's a bummer. We have to dig all this out, insulate all this and everything. Ah, what a pain. Ladder skins. They're probably coming. They're probably coming. Although I don't know if that would defeat the point of the plastic ladder, but I'm sure there'll be loads of ladder skins. Not ladders. There'll be loads of skins coming for sure. Ladder maybe. I kind of just expect them to at least have a go at everything, to be honest. I don't see why any particular building would be off the table to start with, at least. So, yeah, expect way more cosmetics to come. We can take that out and take that. Try to bury all this stuff. That's what we're doing. Get rid of that. We should be able to send some more glass through at some point. Fingers crossed. We can take those out. We can take that out. Steel ladder mod. Yeah, no, that sounds cool. It sounds cool. I have looked at stuff like that before, but never gone for it. I don't like using non-stock buildings. That's somewhat of a line that I draw. Somewhat arbitrarily, but yeah, it can definitely change the game a bit. Just double check these guys get back in time. They're 1.8 cycles. They've got 2 cycles of oxygen, I think, plus their suits, so I'm sure they'll be fine. Meanwhile, B-Vampy and Big Dig are on their way to the ice planetoid again. They'll be there. So that's that kind of sorted out, yeah. Over here, we'll just let it vacuum, but I'm starting to get quite worried about how we actually do this now. Wow, that's a lot of mods, FOD. That is a lot. Yeah, I'm slightly concerned about how we do this sensibly. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Because everything is so hot. Like, so hot. Maybe we try and vacuum this in. Mod use is hot. I mean, I do like mods, but let's not go that far. Maybe we try and liquid this. Yeah, I know vacuum's easy, but the problem is it's still way too hot. So even if when it is vacuumed, then still trying to do anything with it is a problem. Like, I can't put any water through a cooling loop because it's just any coolant that goes through here is just evaporating immediately, and then it turns to gas, and you lose the vacuum, and then you just go round in circles. So I don't know. Maybe do we dig the whole planetoid out or something? Do we dig all of it out, or do we? So what I'm thinking is, if we I've got loads of ice. I really want to use this ice. So maybe I'd create an insulated room. Yeah, we could do that, Leo. Stick the turbine on, and then we can stick in loads of ice. That might be the solution. This one is definitely going to be the easiest one to get working because it's blocked itself, so at least it's cooling. Whereas these two are still actually erupting liquid, the liquid tungsten, which is then turning into magma. And I'm slightly worried the steel's going to melt at some point. So we'll try and get this one done first. But yeah, this planetoid's been a real pain. The way I did this was not clever. So lesson to anyone there that thinks about doing this: don't do that. Don't be like me. Not good. Not good. Cool. Can we get that done? I think we have to go in there. Get that done. There's a lot of sweeping to do. There's a lot of sweeping. Okay. So we'll just get rid of that. Yeah, it does. Oh, maybe. But it needs to be enough to cool the turbine down. That's the other problem. So whatever idea we come up with has to be enough to cool the turbine down. Why do you two keep running off? There's a waterweed seed over here that we need doing. And this one can come up. So yeah, the wild planting continues. We'll try and finish building that. How are we doing over here? So we are awesome. Right, so this is working. So we're up to 25. I actually wonder if we need to insulate this. I think that's probably a good idea. News on hosting drops. I haven't got any news actually, so I have asked the admins over there about if I could get some more to at least demonstrate them for you guys, because currently I only have the same amount of drops as you guys do. So I got 3 3 boxes that were available, but I don't have, you know, by far I don't have all of them, and I wish I did so I could show you guys. But yeah, so in terms of the future for that, I don't have any specific information I can share with you at this point. I very much expect as a Clay Ambassador I will get access to drops for you guys to earn when you watch me. So yeah, give that a little bit of time in the new year, and we should be able to get that for you guys, which is good. Right, now what I haven't done, see, I can't plant this, which is a bit annoying. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? The problem is there's no easy way to move this either. Now I've put a load of super coolant here. Do we just let this all warm up first and then deconstruct it and do it? I mean, so it's getting a bit warmer over here. We are... Oh, there's a lot of super coolant there. We're also coming up here, which is going to melt this bit, which is probably not the best idea, is it? So why don't we just insulate over this one, just to try and not liquefy all of this bit. Just do the bit inside. There's probably a load of stuff there. But yeah, I hope the drops are cool. I mean, they should be. So I have had them before for Don't Starve Together. So it should be quite similar to that. Exactly, yeah, they're not no rushing it. I mean, we're good with that. Oh, my player's just died. Okay, I think we're still good. Still good. Hold on, it's got a network error there on my Twitch playback. It's not good. I don't think the stream dropped, so hopefully all right. Weird. Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, it's the right thing to do. Shouldn't rush it if it's not ready. But let's see. Get it ready as soon as we can. What are we doing on this? So the signal Carl? I think it was just overheating this petroleum. Sweep that. And then what we can also do is basically deconstruct most of this. And then that also means, great, we'll sacrifice some more steel to the steel gods. And we have another printable. The printable's definitely coming quicker. At least I heard the printable. 100 and see, oh, lime's nice, but anyway, we'll take Ruby. Ruby has some nice funky clothes on that I gave her. We got a lot of water here, which is stopping all the carbon dioxide getting out. But the base, so the carbon dioxide has fallen through the base now, which is great. So we can all be happy with that. I don't know why this is all insulated anyway. There's this. Yeah. So we'll mop that up and we should be able to get the carbon dioxide back out. But this is all kind of sorted out the leaking we had from over here. So just check the temperature of this. 130, we're fine, we're fine. Cool, rockets are in flight. So they are almost back. So the game is moving much quicker. I don't think I'm imagining it. I mean, you guys can confirm, but I'm pretty sure it is simulating a lot quicker. We are... So it's kind of surprising me about how quickly stuff's moving. It's I'm not used to it. This feels different. Let's put that in there. Put that across there. Awesome. Also replace that. And ISAM 0x2b 0 times 2b. Thank you for the follow, and yeah, thank you for watching the videos. Hopefully they're useful. I always like to ask if you've been watching the VODs or if you've been watching the tutorial bites, or maybe both. I think Evidus is... Yeah, let's get him out. The schooling seems to have stopped. You watched both. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. I don't, if you're watching the VODs, how far are you along? Because there's a lot of them now, and I have people say, I've just started watching them. And this is currently, what are we on? I think we're on episode 129 right now. So we're a long way up that. If you're if you're near the start, major spoilers. This stream is rare. What? Okay, no, that's fine. They're very long, and I know if you were to seriously try and catch up on that, there's a lot of content, so that's fine. We'll mop that up. Should we send some more sand through? I think we're probably at the point of sending some sand through. Yeah, we've done some crazy stuff. And hi, EasyCure24, welcome in. Thank you for chatting. How are we doing? Oh, once a week and only 3 hours. Is that rare? I mean, okay, all right, fair enough. I'll take that definition of rare. I see what you mean. Yeah, I mean, I'm far from a full-time streamer. That is fair to say. No, regular at least. Well, mostly regular. Although, yeah, it's it's Saturday now, isn't it? So normally I stream on a Friday, but I had to move that because I was busy. So yeah, 800. You have 800 hours. Awesome. Yeah. Well, I think I've just ticked over 1400, so I am I'm well up there now. That's 1 point. Thank you for that, Leo. Did you just work that out? 2% of the week. There you go. Yeah. I'll say hopefully. So over Christmas, from kind of Monday onwards for the next 2 weeks, so we'll find some more time to stream. So there'll be more ad hoc stuff, and I should mention as well, I'll stick that in there, the Discord is available to join. I think we've had quite a lot of people joining it recently. I mean, the Discord is growing very quickly, so thank you to everyone that's popped over there. Definitely the best way to find out when I'm going live, particularly outside of my normal stream time, like this one. So this one was delayed a day. Obviously I put a notification on there to say we were doing that, so by far the best way to keep up with me. Planting, thank you Mr. Pip. And yeah, well, I'm going to be doing the ad hoc streams over Christmas, then yes, thank you to follow SV the King. Yeah, then that's the best way to find out when I'm going live, so definitely pop over there if you haven't already. And we've also got an awesome community of people over there if you want to talk anything only, or oh god, this is not good. Get this out. This is over pressure. It's pumped. So pressure because there's gas stuck in here. So yeah, so definitely head over there. Come say hello. We just keep growing. Just growing and growing the community, which is awesome. So, oh no. Oxyfan. Get out of there. Yeah, we'll need to reseed these. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so just sorted that out. Like that. We can go and get that out. You got almost 7,000 hours. FYD, you are crazy. You're very crazy. Right, why are we still... We shouldn't be going down here, guys, should we? That's not good. Got to deconstruct those ones. We can take this whole line out, actually. That's good. Whoop. Awesome. Yeah. I think it is a bit. I mean, I do plan on hopefully playing some more kind of sandboxy, simulation-y type games. So, Satisfactory looks interesting to me. I definitely want to try that when I get a chance. Factorio is also on my list. Haven't played that either. Possibly RimWorld. I don't know. It kind of seems interesting. But yeah, if I play those, I'm definitely going to be noob at them. So I might need your guys' help to work them out. I won't be making tutorials on those anytime immediately, but I don't know. We could get good at them. We can do that. Oh, translations to Russian so bad. No Russian tutorial. So are you? I'm guessing there, Sam. You're Russian, are you? I did notice there's quite a few Russian-only streamers. Yes, it's Privet, isn't it? Was it Privet? I'm not sure if there's a U in there. Well, Slav or Russian? Because Slav is big, so it's read it. Yes. But welcome in. Yeah, there are some quite big Russian streamers for Oni, which is interesting. Oh. Let me think about it. He's still doing one last achievement to be done. Crystal Whisper. So when you say that FRE dot, is that you're doing an all achievements run, or is that the first time you're ever going to get it? Because that'd be, yeah. I mean, that'd be awesome if it's the latter, but cool anyway. The first time you've got 7,000 hours and you haven't got all the achievements. Ah, FRD dot. Come on, come on, Harold. Well, anyway, that's awesome. That's great that you can get that. Be happy for you. Don't worry about how long it takes to get it. Yeah, I gotta say, I love having a goal with Oni. Playing without a goal, it doesn't work for me so well. I like having something to aim for. So yeah, achievements is an obvious one for me. That's why I did them all relatively quickly. I don't know. Maybe not. B-Cat's got out again. Seem to have a spate of people getting out without suits on. You're struggling with carnivores, mate. Right. I can hopefully I can help you with that, because if you've checked out the YouTube, the very first series I did, which it doesn't have the best audio quality, but it's you know, the content's still alright. I did an all achievements guide to 100 cycles. It was a stream. It's a full stream VOD for how to get to cycle 100 on an all achievement run. So if you haven't seen that, I'd definitely recommend you having a look at it, because there's some useful stuff in there. Even though, yeah, the audio quality is not the best because I had my old mic but you know, the information's still good there. So if you are struggling, check out that playlist and it might help. I didn't do all the achievements. I did the first. So what I did is I did the first 100 cycles of an all achievement run, which is basically how to do carnivore, locavore, and get going on super sustainable. But there's lots of useful tips in there. So yeah. Well, thank you, Ezekiel. That's awesome. Yeah. So that's got some good hints and tips. I mean, just basically how to do hatch ranching and shovel. So yeah. Sorry, I'm missing some of you guys' chat. Sam saying. Took you 1,000 hours to get plus 400 cycle. Yeah, all achievement runs fun. I do like doing the good old all achievement runs. It's good. Once you get a hang of it, it's not too bad. We've got a load of oxyphone seeds here, damn it. Well, thank you. I'm glad you liked it, because I cringe a bit at the audio quality. With my new mic and getting the audio settings right, it's much better now. So when I listen to my early stuff, I'm like, I say generally, actually, so you guys might find this funny, but I still don't really like the sound of my own voice so much. You know, it's a thing where everyone kind of hates their voice on the recording. They're like, oh, do I sound like that? I still get that a bit, despite so many lovely compliments about my calming voice. If me listening to it and editing it, it's painful. It's painful. So yeah, you go. And hi Flintlock. So there's no problem. Thank you for watching them. And yes, been an ambassador for a little while now, so that's awesome. But welcome in. Thank you for chatting. Yeah, so hopefully we can get something tangible for Oni out of the ambassadorship soon. So get excited for that. Why has no glass gotten down here? Like, I swear it should have gotten this far. I really would have expected it to. That one was my bad. Thank you. Yes, I know. It's just, the thing is, your voice always sounds different to how you think it sounds, right? Because of the way the body transmits the sound. So I think everyone's voice sounds deeper in their head. So I tried to fix that actually with the equalizer. So what you guys hear now actually sounds more like what I sound like in my head rather than my actual voice, probably, because I've played around with the filters to oh god yeah, to make it sound more like how I want it to. All right, so Colderlin, I think we just this has no power. This has no power. Shut this down. Head voices auto, something like that. Something like that. Do we have? We've got a load of iron. We've got 40 tons of iron on this planetoid to grab. So let's send these guys off. I'm sorry, Sam. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, yeah. It's what I'm going with. I still prefer this. EQ's equalizer. So yeah, it basically boosts some frequencies and takes some downers. But I've probably not done it very well. If you're if you're a professional, if that's your job, then I think you can pick it up. I've used quite a lot. I've probably used more than one should use on this kind of thing. But hopefully you guys think it's all right in terms of the sound. If you're not professional audio engineers, that's I've boosted it to crap to make it sound more like how I want it to sound. So forgive me for that one, but yeah, I prefer it. Prefer it this way. Otherwise, it sounds too nasally. I don't like it. Sounds a bit more. Yeah. So the thing is, Fitlock, in terms of the YouTube, so like the tutorial bytes versus this, I use the same settings. But the tutorial bytes are scripted, which means I read them. Well, I read them loads of times. I'm so bad at. I'm really bad at reading off of a script, which is not great given how many scripted videos I do. But yeah, I do loads of takes on them, and I kind of read them very. What's the word? Intently. I read them, with a clear goal of how it should sound as I'm reading it, which is why it sounds quite different. In some ways, I think it's a little bit forced the way I do the videos. Not quite modulate that, but I think we need to fill these up with waterweed seeds again. So let's stick the waterweed seed in. Yeah, but it's more. Should we do one? I think we have to do one. But exactly. You put on my best radio presenting voice. Where you're specifically trying to get a specific effect. So yeah, it's just different. It's different. I have had people come and say a note that it does sound different. We've got some gaseous phosphorus now. This planetoid is a complete mess. Oh dear. Do you think if we put some ice on here, we'd probably be fine this time? It might be cold enough to cool this off. We'll see. We'll see. And yeah, over here, I'm hoping we are... Oh, I haven't allowed manual use, so these guys are probably just sitting in the rocket board. Whoops. Come on. I should generate the errand now. Maybe. Maybe. B's on her way out. Just take everything at this point. Yeah, okay, cool. B is on it. Awesome. So we can get this filled up. And get this rocket loaded and grab the 40 tons. We can only get 27 at a time, but we'll grab 27 and get way more steel. Awesome. Pippa's plant. Please. He's not planting, he's just doing his cheek thing, annoyingly. Hi, Razor. You missed it. Yeah, so actually, this is another question as well. So for anyone here that's part of the Discord, I tend to use the @here tag on Discord rather than the @everyone when I go live. So if you're not online when I go live, you might miss it. But this one's overdone too. You want me? Yeah, okay. I was thinking about using everyone because things everyone probably better idea. Right, John Star Demolish. So to be fair, I have dug a lot out. So, we haven't been slouchy on the strip mining. Let's put it that way. Right, can probably. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Let's drop all those seeds and we can... Ah, bummer. I've been too keen on this one, haven't I? Whoops. Shouldn't have done that because they can't plant that one. So, yeah, that's my bad. I have to dig those up. Whoops. I've got a load of critter drop-offs and nothing set them. I've been playing nothing but only free time a month or two. Awesome, you got 1300. Yes, that's cool. Good job, good job. Keep going, keep going. We're almost at 150 actually, so we should get that this episode. No, sorry, not quite this episode on YouTube. I think we're actually at the end of the episode, so we're very soon to head off to the next one. Not quite yet, but very soon. But yes, on Twitch, definitely this stream will get 150, which is pretty good. And then we'll keep going. We'll keep going. So the lag is no longer absolutely murdering us, which is great. Did you notice? Will whatever plant sometimes leaves plants undug? I haven't noticed that. Is that a thing? You haven't started watching the series yet. It's going to take a long while to catch up. Yeah, it will. So yeah, I mean, by all means, feel free to have a look at some of the older episodes. Yeah, exactly. The FPS is so much better now. It's great. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I say, thanks to you guys to supporting the channel. It's yeah. I mean, we could have gone beefier. I can still try and I could probably get some more frames by having a separate PC and by doing a bit of overclocking. So we'll see. We'll see if we bother with that. But I mean, at least for now, it's way smoother than it was for sure. So definitely happy. Do that one. Do that one. Yeah. Oh, so we upgraded the hardware since the last stream. So it's the hardware upgrade made a huge difference. Yeah, exactly. Easy cure, and I think that is actually to the point about not restarting when you don't need to. Is definitely a key point that I've taken from this. That a lot of people have given me that feedback that actually just keep going is a really good way to keep learning. And yeah, so it's an important thing. Right, we're at 150. We're at 150. So I think we'll take dupe number 150. We'll call it that. I'm going to take a Nicola in a swanky new cosmetics. We're going to call him number 150. Here we go. I'm giving them some cool numbers. Mr. 100's here. We've got 142 for the record, and now welcome Mr. 150. 5 to 8 FPS. Possibly. I don't think it's that much. I think it's only a handful. It depends on the speed. I think it might be 2 FPS at triple speed. It's probably about 10 FPS on single speed, and maybe, yeah, probably about 5 to 8 on double speed. So, yeah, I should probably have a look at that, shouldn't I? That means I have to go get a capture card and work out how to use that. But for you guys, it might be worth doing. So that and a bit of overclock, and we'll get it super smooth. I mean, yeah, it's already night and day. I mean, yeah, I don't know what you guys think, but to me, it feels night and day now versus what it was before. So I'm really happy with that because, yeah, good for you guys as well. You get to see a much smoother experience, which is awesome. Definitely didn't like having it choppy. It's way too choppy for me before. Yeah, that's why I was on single speed. But what has gone on here? Did they have dug something? These were definitely done, so I don't know what happened there. It's struggling at 10 FPS. Yeah, so before Flintlock, I mean, on triple and double speed, I was running on 6 FPS. And yeah, it's rough, isn't it? It's rough. So you fix your dupe behaviour, and yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, I definitely encourage. Thank you for the follow, Narco63, and welcome in. I don't think you said anything, but hello. Thank you for lurking. Feel free to say hello if you wish to. Yeah, it's definitely keep pushing on. And yeah, I mean, you can run fewer dupes, and I think there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. What's going on here? Oh, this is a cooling loop. Okay, I set up a cooling loop even though it needed heating. Oh, awesome. Heat's lovely down here now, 20 degrees. So I think this is still too cold down here. What we might have to do is just redirect some of this, because this bit's actually lovely and balmy, although we could do a little bit more heat. But what we'll probably do is just we just need to loop this down here, and then later on we can actually do it. Awesome. We can just connect it up. Hi, Narkid. You found YouTube. Awesome. Well, thank you for watching as well. So I get a lot of people in here from YouTube. Definitely, it's more YouTube first and then Twitch. But then, yeah, there's the audience on YouTube is way bigger as well, so it makes sense. We found the stream. Yeah, awesome, awesome. So many new. Yeah, it's awesome. It's great. I mean, we have so many more new people keep coming in and saying hello. It's so cool to have everyone in. Can share the only fun with everyone. Yeah, this is. I mean, this is very effective. We're doing really well over here. I mean, super coolant's good. Who'd have thunk it? Why haven't we swept any of this up? Is this because this is unreachable? I see. I see. We should probably build that ladder, except that's also unreachable because of what? Why is that unreachable? Because of that. I see. Would a similar planet, smaller planet help performance? Possibly. So yeah. The size is adjustable. No, so the base game it's not adjustable. You get what you get. But you get fewer planetoids. So I think, in hindsight, I should have done this on the base game, really. But I just wanted to play spaced out. So did it? Yeah, 3 tube once died to steam in a petroleum boy. Ouch. That's yeah, that's rough. That is rough. Cool. Anyway, petroleum boiler's running fine now. We had so many problems with that earlier on. Spoiler alert. That was a real pain. But yeah, I think it would be similar and just simpler. It was much simpler to do it on one planetoid. I'd have to keep my attention from keep jumping around as well. It would have helped.